Hi everyone, Stilly here. This is our second one of me being out and trundling around in the fens. I hope you enjoyed my first one. So I've come to a little bit of a different spot now. This is near a Fenland drain. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunny day. So I'm just going to scroll around and show you. It's a little bit windy. But then that's quite normal for the fens. You can't go anywhere without the wind, so you just have to accept that that's part of the landscape here. If I scroll round, so this shows you, again, we're at the edge of a farmer's field, but we're sort of the opposite side of the drain. Look at the movement in that field of wheat. Isn't that amazing? Just gently sort of just doing their little dance. Ah, look at that, as if they were performing just at the right time. Okay, so you can see in the background there's a little bit of civilization. Again, we're surrounded by the clouds. Now I'm going to come around here without overstepping. Let me pan back round this way because I want to take you down by this drain. Okay, so if I try and hold this steady without wobbling, there's a little bit of a gap here. Now I haven't got the right shoes on, and anybody walking along in the fields, if my nan was here, she would be telling me to put my boots on for fear of mice and rats running up my trousers. It was a funny thing, the fen people used to say that all the time. So let's hope. You can see down here we've got the drain just hiding amongst the reeds down there. Can you see? Now if I'm quite quiet, I don't know if you can hear the birds chattering away. I'm going to walk up to the bridge just so that you guys can hopefully go over some poppies there. You can sort of see down the drain, so I'm walking a little bit quicker. Can you hear the bees and the bumbleys, dragonflies there? We've got hoverflies, butterflies, all sorts of beautiful. I'm just going to, while I'm here, I just want to show you these poppies because I just adore poppies. They just add something, don't they, to a landscape. I'm just going to stop there for a second. So some of you have sort of requested some of these videos to show a little bit of my fens. I've loved doing the ones that I did in Cornwall, so it's beautiful to be able to share with you some of my homeland. Just bear with me. Now we're walking up to the road for you guys to see. Now just look at this view. I'm going to just show you this lichen, because this is kind of well known in the fens, all this beautiful yellow on the stone. And then down here, here's my drains. Okay, let's see if I can get a bit closer without, look at that. I mean, that is a masterpiece in itself, isn't it? Isn't that so delicious? Peaceful, calm. So often, you guys sort of say to me, how on earth do you stay calm? Well, it's coming out here. A little bit more there, look, just in those beautiful patterns. I'm going to go around the other side, just while there's no traffic. There's not an awful lot of traffic down here, but it'll be just our luck that somebody comes along. Anyway, so yes, as far as you can see on the horizon, you can see clouds, 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 clouds. You can hear a train in the background, that's trundling in and around. And you can see the, so I'm going to go around. I don't know if you can see on the video. So out in the fens you get these long sort of straight roads as such. But they're full of dips. They're full of sort of undulations. Let's scroll around here. I don't know if you can see on this side. When you ride, especially if you're on a bike or sort of walking, they're sort of up and down. And it's where the peat underneath has shrunk. Crossing over the road here. Just seeing what we've got over this side. And it's where the land has sort of dipped under. So there we go. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at the reflections. So reflections and clouds, you guys can see really where my love of them come from. It's kind of in my blood. I'm going to scroll back round this way, just up the road. And all along the fen, a lot of people sort of say the fens are quite boring, there's nothing to them. You're right, there's nothing to them. Occasionally you get a little bit of prettiness like this little beauty down the bottom here, but for the majority of the time what you see out in the fens are clouds, and there's a train just going back right in the background, and these vast fields of agricultural sort of stock. We've got potatoes growing over there in the background. Now I'm going to scroll around. I don't know if the camera will pick this up. I'm in the wrong angle, but can you see that field of lime where the light is, the sunlight's going over on that field? I'm just going to walk down very quickly because I don't want this to be obviously really long, because I don't want you guys to get bored. But can you see, look at this beautiful green. I don't know if I can walk down there, it's a bit of a way. It's just sort of in the distance there, but where the light comes across the clouds, you can see it changes all the time. So it's a little bit like the painters when the artists, when they go to Cornwall and they say they've got the light. It's a bit like that here in the Fens, and you can see the clouds. I'm just going to do a little bit on my clouds because I'm just a bit obsessed with clouds, as you lovelies all know. But look at this, look, I have to share this with you. This is just peace and solitude at its best, really. This is kind of Mother Earth just sharing her gentleness with everybody. Look at those colours. Okay, and we're going back round here. It's almost like a sort of a soft duvet above your head, isn't it? Just keeping you calm. You know, and some days, these clouds, this is just blue sky, and there are no clouds. So look at that delicious cotton wool everywhere. Okay, the sun's sort of changed again, and again the sunlight's changed on the drain down there. So you can see the drains are pretty full of this sort of vegetation that we've got down here. Beautiful olive greens, the sage greens, they're my colours. So I wanted to just introduce you really, because this is a little spot. This is just a spot that everybody travels on. This it's a bit of a rat run from village to village, and I often wonder, you know, about the commuters that go in their cars. Do they ever stop to see this beauty? You have to sort of really take time out really, and just see what Mother Earth can offer. Okay, I'll just wait there. So I'm going to leave it there, I think. I've introduced you to another little spot of the Fens. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying sharing this with you and finding little spots. And I'm also going to, just while I'm talking, because I've just seen it, I'm just going to pan down here, because quite often in my designs I use seed heads. So I just want to show, just right at the bottom of my feet are here. Can you see the patterns? I don't want to do too much because we've got lots of bugs growing on here. I'm just going to scroll in. Can you see her? Beautiful, beautiful. But you've got all these lovely, look at these. So these are beautiful designs for when you're doing your stitching out there. And then also, if I just scroll down this way, I'm going to try and do this without getting knocked over if a car comes along. But also, if I just turn it up this way, look at the shapes and the colours. So look at wildlife just in a very different way. Okay, and then it helps with your stitching. I'm going to leave it there. Alright, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.